Oh dear. Let's make this a cozy Sunday. At least this was our initial plan, and then things changed. Let me have a sip of tea first. Sorry about that. Now, we actually booked tickets for a pumpkin patch and a pumpkin maze, and then our car broke down. So right now, it's just me here at home. Joerg had to leave the house to change cars. He will be joining me later, and I can't wait, to be honest. So what we will do now is we will just be focusing on trying out new recipes, because we think this is just part of autumn and getting all cozy, trying out new recipes. And I will just start and hope that's fine. And yeah, I think it will be nice anyway. And we chose 2 recipes to try today. And the first one is from the book, How to Cook the Victorian Way, with Mrs. Crocombe. And in case you don't know yet, I'm a huge fan of Mrs. Crocombe. I always watch the English Heritage videos where she cooks. They are amazing. And we chose the dish almond and potato pudding, and I think it sounds amazing. Not too difficult to make, so I'm excited for this one. I will never forget that we actually met Mrs. Crocombe at Autumnal. It was so unexpected, and I'm a huge fangirl. I think you could call me that. It would be amazing to cook with her at the Autumnal kitchen, don't you think? Okay, what does it say? 150 grams of butter. Okay. Let's put this to 0. Here we go. 285 milliliters of milk. These are ground almonds, and you need 150 grams. 5 eggs. Ground nutmeg. The zest and juice of 1 lemon. And some mashed potatoes. And that was actually the first thing we cooked this morning once we got out of bed, because then it had enough time to cool down. Right, I don't need the entire egg, but just the egg yolks. I just put the milk, the butter and the ground almonds into a saucepan, and now I need to add the lemon zest and lemon juice. I removed the mixture from the heat, and we'll add the mash now. Then the egg yolks, a pinch of salt, some ground nutmeg. And now I have to mix this very well. I'm currently preheating the oven, you can probably hear it, and I'm not sure which mould or tin to use, but we got this beautiful, it's a cake tin, and we got that last year, and we used it for a Christmas cake, and the pattern looks so beautiful, and I think this would be perfect for a pudding.
Those fingers in my hair, that's like
This has to go into the oven for an hour at 180 degrees Celsius, but it seems fairly long, so I keep an eye on that. Now let's get the pudding out of the oven. Well, at least it smells delicious. I just hope it tastes as good as it smells, but I'm pretty sure it does. And the other one.
Hello. Oh, it smells good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
Oh, that looks really good.
I'm so
Hello.
glad you're back. Hello.
Yeah.
You now. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I've changed the cars now.
You have lipstick. You need to use your microphone. So.
Oder hier so. Ja, precis. So.
I've got him back.
Yeah.
I felt so lonely.
Yeah, took me 1.5 hours to get a new car.
Yeah.
Oh, a different car.
Yeah, like how would you call it? Like an in between car.
Replacement car.
A replacement car. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it smells divine, doesn't it?
Mm.
It smells good.
It smells like cake.
Yeah. So what I did is, because it was a little bit too much, I used the second mold.
Oh, see.
You still have lipstick.
So we've got 2 potato and almond cakes now.
Yeah, it's called pudding.
Pudding.
And we can do the other dish together.
Yep.
So, what do you think about let's make it a cozy Sunday?
It is a cozy Sunday now.
Coziness starts now.
Now. Yeah.
Oh.
After all the mishap.
I know.
Things happen.
Yeah.
That's life.
Yeah. At least nothing. I mean, worse happened. It's just in inverted commas a car. A car.
Yeah.
You can always replace a car, right? Okay. Let's do this. I'm sure you are hungry.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Done.
Yes, because the recipe says it should actually be served warm, right?
Hot.
But it needs to have some lemon around to look more beautiful. It's a little bit too small for the
What about
plate.
the second one?
Yes. I have a bad feeling about this.
That strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for...
And voila! Almond and potato pudding a la Mrs. Crocombe.
Looks really nice.
It does. We have to demolish this one. It's quite soft. It lacks something. But the funny thing is, it says a pinch of salt and that's it. It's very, very good, but it lacks.
It's a nutmeg.
Yeah. It has nutmeg in it.
I can taste a bit. Maybe it should have been...
Oh my goodness,
more.
I have hair in my mouth. To me, if I would do it again, I would use more salt and pepper.
Maybe, yeah.
But other than that, it's very good. So, what
Right.
will you be making now?
We will make... How's it called?
This is called...
Roasted pepper and tomato tarts.
Yeah. But we will just make one tart.
One big tart.
One big tart.
Because it says 6 small tarts, but I think one big tart is good.
Yeah. And I think this is very good because it sounds healthy.
Yeah. It is. There's no meat in it.
No, just vegetables and very autumnal, I think.
Yeah, it looks colourful.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
At least I like the picture.
Yeah.
So, do you think it's a lot of work?
I don't know.
Oh, and we should mention, now this recipe, we have the Country Living on subscription, the Country Living magazine, and there are always such wonderful recipes in it, and sometimes we try them.
Yeah, and now let's try this one. Come on.
Yes.
Now, the first thing I have to do is prepare the pastry.
And we have gluten-free puff pastry.
And because we're preparing one big tart, I have to roll out the pastry.
Yes. Yuck.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear tart, I always have to think of Bridget Jones. What was it?
Vickers and tarts.
Vickers and Tarts. I think we have to watch it again.
Seems unnatural, wrong even, for 60-year-olds to dress up as prostitutes and priests on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, holy Jesus.
Bridget! Where are all the other tarts and Vickers? Didn't tell you either.
No, I didn't spend as much as Bernard, thank God.
The heat is too intense for it.
That looks good to me.
What common sense for
It's
it
the right
do?
size.
'Cause it's witchcraft, that cuckoo witchcraft. And although
This is how it looks, and now it has to be pre-baked in the oven.
I know it's strictly taboo,
What you do now is just arrange the peppers in a tray, add the shallots
And without peeling them, right?
without peeling them.
And we're using 3 shallots. I think that depends on the taste.
The recipe also says that you should put garlic to it,
Yeah.
but because Kirsten doesn't like garlic, I'm leaving it.
Yeah.
Now, then I'm adding some rosemary. I always prefer fresh rosemary instead of, let's say, ready-made one.
Dried, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I agree.
when you arouse the need in me.
And that now goes into the oven for 45 minutes. Now I'm simply cutting the tomatoes into half and then put them into the oven for half an hour.
It says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to.
And as you can see, there are some leaves on top of the tarts as a garnish, and this is what Joerg wants to do now.
I will do a Joerg style decoration now.
Because we have some leftover pastry, puff pastry.
Yeah.
Now you can get all artistic.
And it's such an ancient pitch, but one that I'd never switch. There is no nicer witch.
So what I need now is a big bowl, like this one, which I won't put on my head, capers and feta.
Oh, the combination of capers and feta sounds very
Yes.
good.
So I'm gonna crumble the feta. Now look. The skin comes off the shallots.
I have the impression that you're hungry. Your
No.
mouth is watering.
Yes. Some chili flakes.
Some olive oil.
Yes. It's very healthy olive oil.
That looks very good, actually. We sometimes have that at home.
Yeah, antipasti.
Yes,
Which is
antipasti.
very Italian.
Yeah, exactly. It's very Italian.
It is Italian, by the way.
Yes.
That's why I said very Italian.
Yeah. Last weekend we watched The Importance of Being Earnest. I don't know how many times we've watched it.
5.
5 times. It never gets old though. It's really good. And what I noticed straight away, Rupert Everett, who I really love as an actor, and I love his voice, by the way. So he's playing
Algernon Moncrief.
Yeah.
Moncrief.
Moncrief.
Moncrief,
Always hungry, always eating.
Yeah, so it's me.
Yeah, I just
So
said
call me Algernon.
algae.
Algae.
Okay, from now on. No, honestly, I said that's you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can sit there calmly eating muffins when we're in this horrible trouble. I can't make out. You seem to me to be perfectly heartless.
I can hardly eat muffins in an agitated manner, can I? The butter will probably get on my cuffs.
I say it's perfectly heartless you're eating muffins at all under the circumstances.
When I'm in trouble, eating is my only consolation. Indeed, when I'm in really great trouble, as anyone who knows me intimately will tell you, I refuse everything except food and drink.
And now I will put the mixture onto the pastry. Unfortunately, the pastry shrank a bit, so it's not, it's more a bread now,
Yeah.
or flat bread. But, yeah,
That's so odd because
yes,
I don't think that ever happened.
no, but it's happened, so
We bought the tin. We brought it from Germany when we visited last time. I don't know if that's the reason, but so strange.
some peppers.
But these weren't in the oven.
No, these weren't in the oven.
They are fresh.
Fresh one, just a sprinkle of color.
And now your beautiful artistic work, garnish with some leaves. That looks very nice, Jörg.
Then you
And now my pizza speciale, because it's not a tart anymore, goes back into the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. And then
Okay.
it's done!
Yes.
Oh, 'cause it's witchcraft that grew.
Now, let's see. Yeah.
That's really good. You know what I really like? The taste of capers. I really like capers. That's good.
Witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly
Let's get cozy.
I was going to laugh because I thought it didn't work.
You're a fine one to talk. Who rang the police in the first place? Sod this. No bush. Suppose someone comes in. They'll find a man sitting in an armchair. They'll survive it.
Now this was delicious.
Yes, I agree. It really was. And we hope you found some inspiration for autumn and maybe you want to try the recipe. We will try to put them in the info box below the video. I hope the description isn't too long.
Otherwise, just improvise.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyway, we hope you liked it. And as always, we'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
A very cozy Sunday, after all. So, see you soon. And
Bye.
take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.